Welcome back to another figure review. In this review, we're going to take a look at the new Joytoy Double Sickle Squad Helan figure. This is an individual packaged figure. It's a female character. Here is the package she comes in. Very nice window box display. Top left here we have some Chinese. Battle for the Stars right underneath the Chinese. You have your figure, the helmet, and her sniper rifle, some accessories here on the right. Down at the bottom here we have Double Sickle Squad Helan, which I believe is spelled wrong. Normally how you spell Helen is H-E-L-E-N. Joytoy really needs to get an English interpreter for some of their literature. So the top of the package has a Joytoy logo on top. The bottom has Skeleton Forces logo. It's pretty cool looking. Take a better look at that once we take her out of the package. Side of the box is Battle for the Stars. Warning, tricking hazards, small parts for children under 3. These figures are ages for 15 and up. We have a UPC on this side. And on the other side we have Double Sickle Squad. We have product parameters. Some contact information, there's some company information there. The back of the package shows very nice artwork of the character. And up top right here we have that logo that's on the bottom of the box. Unlike the 3-packs, they did not put any tape on the actual box. Helen here is actually part of a I don't want to say man team because she's a female. A 4 military team. And the other 3 are 3 male characters. They come in this 3-pack here. So I will be doing a review for these if you want to take a look at that when I publish them. Okay. We'll save that one for another review. So we'll go ahead and get her out of the package. Like I said, there's no tape here, but on the newer ones, as you can see, on 3-packs, they have the tape. Just a kind of a note there, if it matters. Kind of matters if you want to take the characters out, play with them, put them back, but you know, once you break this factory seal, they're not really new anymore, kind of deal. So these up the argument is a Victorian hacks or something like this is technically new if you remove it, but who knows. But here's that logo with the light going through it. Okay. She comes with a product insert. This is Double Sickle Squad Helan, misspelled. And the only thing inside here we have a breakdown of the figure and how it's constructed, and some precautions here. Go ahead and pause the video for that. And on this side we have a picture of the figure, some component parts, and the figure here with all the parts laying on the ground that she comes with. Here's Helen in her clamshell. There is no rubber bands, no tape, no ties of any sorts. The front piece is just held by friction. Here is the figure. So let's go ahead and get the stuff out so we can see what she has. So we have a helmet, a sniper rifle with a bipod. It looks like a set of hands and a pistol. And that is the implication. So here's Helen. When I first seen product images of these, I love the color scheme. I'm a big green camo fan from my figures. And I think that is amazing camo pattern. What really made this stand out to me was that that red shirt, the red shirts that the characters have. Who would have thought red would have went really well with the camo pants, especially green. It'd have been really nice if the scarf was that color red. That would have been really nice. So she has a brown scarf here. This is a new female head sculpt. Eyes are painted, eyebrows, got the lips there. Her kind of poofy there. This is a short-haired female character. She has a silver chest braids, upper arm guards here, or if you want to classify them as shoulder pads. They're not up on the shoulder, but however you want to classify them. We have some brown patches here on her vest. Very cool. She has a black belt there, but it's not a individual piece. It's kind of paint on like your G.I. Joe figures. She has silver knee pads, black shoes, and these pants looks like the same pants they've been using for all the female figures, even the ones back from the Perron unit, or Perron Patrol, I should say. And then she has that exoskeleton. It's black, but has a silver wash. Now, figures look very cool with the exoskeleton. I like the idea, design, this sci-fi behind the suits and everything, but the male ones are way better than these female ones. I am not a big fan of these female ones. One thing that I've always said, like with the Selena figure, I wish I could just take this off because that is such a great sculpt, great color pattern and paint, and slip on some normal thigh pads here with a gun holster, so we have a place for a pistol. Have that option. Or if Joytoy can actually make accessory packs that you can buy, like your character builder packs with extra thigh pads in. It would have been really nice, because I could literally live without these exosuits, but they look good though. I mean, aesthetically they look real nice, but playability, I just don't like them. They're too loose on the female figures. I mean, just look at, if I can get the right angle with light here, the gaps between that. I mean, that's huge. So let's take a look at the figure of 360 for everybody. But remember, guys, this is my personal opinion about the exosuits. I know everybody likes them, and that's perfectly fine. Because like I said, they look very cool. But if you just have your figure stand around, that's awesome. But if you're trying to mess around with them, play with them, you know, set them in certain poses and vehicles, that becomes a pain. And the thing about keeping, if you want to keep taking them on and off, I'm not sure how long they're going to last if you keep removing parts, putting them back on over and over again. So, well, it's of course that's completely up to you. You're a figure, do with it as you please, because you earn your money and you have your own ways, your own collecting ways and traditions, I guess. So let's take a look at the figure's articulation. Her head is on a ball joint. The head goes down just barely anything, up just a tad. It's on a ball joint. We'll go 360. The head is removable, so you can remove this scarf here if you wish. Now the arms are on a ball joint. They will go 360 if the exosuit is not on, but they'll go up that far. And it looks like it just popped off. So I pushed it too far. So that's exactly why I do not like these exosuits. Let's take a look and see if that's broke or if that just pops on. It looks like it's a ball joint. Yep, possibly back on. So we're going to be very, very careful with this exosuit, but it will hinder your articulation. So we're going to go, out like this. We're probably just going to have to do it this way, guys, because I don't want to damage this figure. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Yeah, see, that's a pain. That's one of the main reasons I do not like these suits. Okay, so let's start again with the arms. So I know for a fact that these are ball joints. They go 360, and they go out and up and around that you normally would expect for, this type of articulation. But because of the exosuit, they're just going to keep getting away. She does have bendable elbows here. With the suit, you get less than 90. And from other, these are same female character molds. You'll get 90 degrees without the exosuit. She has, I don't think that chest armor is not removable. That chest is all one sculpt. That's not a removable vest. So she does have an ab crunch. A wee swivel. Very limited because of the exosuit. She can sit again, but the thigh pads and that huge belt there is going to really hinder her ability to sit. But I bet you can get a very nice sitting position because the parameter also can sit very nice because they don't have this exosuit on. She does have bendable knees, double jointed, very nice. Both legs. Her feet have peg holes. And it looks like there is toe articulation up on both feet. There's just some tread sculpted on the bottom of her feet there. Yes, that's just a floppy piece of plastic. Trying to look down through the exosuit to see if there's any. Every now and then you might see a knife or something. See, there's a hole here. If there were Joytoy accessory packs, we could add whatever you want there. Kind of like a modular system. Stuff, definitely an area where they could grow even better. See how that bends down like that. Let's see if we get this back into focus. Okay, that is your 360 look at Helan figure. Let's take a look at Helan's actual accessories. We'll keep her here for a second because let's take a look at her helmet. This is one of the things that really attracted me to the set because this amazing sculpted helmet, and that red is like, it's just phenomenal color. So this helmet has a gas mask sculpted on the front of it. Has a beautiful red visor, some gold above there. It's just some gear attached to the helmet. It could be lights, cameras, whatever. We have a blue wire and a red wire going to those devices on our helmet. It's like this logo is painted on her helmet there in white. It's very, very hard to see if you can see that or not. The helmet is a over-the-head type helmet, which is awesome. So you don't have to remove the head to put on the helmet. And fits like a glove. That helmet is so cool. These are my second favorite helmets of all the Joytoy sets. My very favorite is the Hell's 5th helmet. This is an amazing helmet. This is how she looks with the helmet on. Really sets a figure off. Very cool. Details. I mean, yeah, it looks good with the exosuit and the coloring, but just for playability, this thing's junk. Okay, let's take a look at her. Here's her pistol. Very small. And she has a holster here on her side. Fits right in. Kind of loose. Will fall out. So, take that as you may. If you like it or you don't. At least it fits. And you can't lose it if she falls over and flies onto the floor. Alright. She has 2 alternate hands. Or right and the left. And her weapon is a sniper rifle. It's done in all black plastic with some green olive drab color, I believe that is. Scope, she has a bipart on it. A little bit of wash there. Let's take a look at the bipart. It's pretty stiff, that's good. We don't want that thing flopping around and a gun fall over. Just be very careful whenever you manipulate your bipart that you don't pull down here, because these are thin. They can break, bend. So grab up top here and maneuver it down so it'll fall back or go straight down and forward. I myself, I prefer the back look. And let's try to see what happens if we put it in her hand. She does have very small hands. She does have that trigger finger there. I'm going to pull this back here for a second and see if I can get that hand to go up a little better, closer, because it's hard to see. It's a definitely very small hand. Let's see here. So you can't get her trigger finger in the trigger guard there. But it looks like the sniper rifle may be a tad short to butt up against her arm. And that may be because the exosuit hindering the articulation. So I am not going to keep trying to get that to fit and end up breaking something. So very cool. Okay, so for comparisons, let's throw in, here's what she looks like with the new Delta Force team. Here she looks with a High Toys Predator. If you wanted to put them up against Predators. Here she looks with a G.I. Joe that I have handy. Just crankcase. The helmet on, she's a tad bit taller. The helmet off, she's still taller. And if you're interested, here she is with a Stormtrooper. And here she is with a Master Chief 1/18 scale Infinite Series that's currently available in stores. Okay, so overall, she's a very nice figure. Love the sculpt, love the paint, love the helmet, love the head sculpt. A couple of the issues that I have with it is I hate that exosuit. I wish the scarf was painted that same red, but that's minor. And the pistol kind of does not fit in her holster here. And I'm going to tell you, I can't really hold judgment on the sniper rifle in her hands because they do have an alternate set of hands I could try and see if that works better. So we'll leave that one. We'll give that one to them. So these figures by themselves, I've seen them anywhere from $27.99 to $29.99 just for her. Now the 3-pack that I'm going to be reviewing here of these guys that she goes to are $69.99 to $79.99. I've seen them for. Of course, they could be higher, especially like on eBay. You can get a better deal with some places if you buy all 4 at one time. So you'd be over $100 if you bought them individually. So look for combo packs to where you can get these guys together. And I've seen them as cheap as, except for Locker, I'm not sure what Locker Toys is because it's in Hong Kong dollars, but I've seen them anywhere from like $89 for all 3 of them. So you're saving, 30 and 70. At the worst case scenario, you're like $10-20, depending on what what you got them for. But it's the best economical way to buy them is to buy them when someone's offering them as a complete set. So that's my thoughts on that. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, I really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. And I want to wish you guys happy hunting, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.